Hello, sweetheart. Hello, baby. Look at this. Come here. Come here. Come here. Two blue-headed macaws. The two blue-headed macaws here. So very, very shortly they will be going out of this. Hello, baby. Same with. Where are you? Oh, there you are. There you are. Two blue-headed macaws. This is their first time to see the light on this camera. In the past, when I've taken the videos, their eyes were shut, still closed. Now this is their first time. Although they are used to a turned on in the room. I turned it on to wake them up a good 30 minutes before feeding time. I don't like to feed sleeping babies or shutty-eyed, just waking up babies. So I have them wake up like 20 minutes, 30 minutes that they're crying for their food. And for these guys, they're fed. This is the Illiger macaws. They are not perching up yet. They're trying to eat. They are, oh, aren't they adorable? Where's the other one? Oh, there you are. In the food bowl, huh? Yeah. Hi, sweetie. Hi, baby. Illiger's macaw. Well, he started down here. This is, they see the light. Hi, sweetie. I'm taking this through this plexiglass container here. You see that it has a lid that shuts all the way so nothing can get in there. Good ventilation. Oh, here he is. Hi, sweetie. What is this? Hi. Hi. Nares, absolutely not one grain of anything through their life has gone into their nares. I pay particular attention to that. You'd be surprised if you don't have a faucet with running water and the handle capped with a cleanser tissue towel, the disinfectant towel, that you turn that tap on and off, how all of this can associate with a sick baby. So they and their feathers look good. I've looked through a microscopic magnifier on their feathers. It tells me a lot about the environment, and that's the reason I do that. Later on, I won't be bothered doing that. Hi, sweetie. Hi. Come on down here with your brother. Oh, there he is. Did you hear that little plop? Oh, what is that? He thought that was coming after a sissy. Yeah, it's dang you, honey. See, look, watch. He'll hit the glass now. Well, come on. Here. I don't want to scare him. Hi. Hi. This little guy is sewed. So sewed. Aren't you, sweetie? Name is Precious. Precious, right? Yes, Precious. Precious. I'm making this announcement. My blue-headed macaws come from my incubator or the parents that sit on the baby. They are hatched here at Heaven on Earth Avian Acre, and they have not gone to no pet store, bird store or otherwise, or broker. Nor has a broker sold any of my babies with my band on their legs. Individuals who have bought for their captive breeding program, they certainly are allowed to sell their babies. However, I have not commissioned, contracted, talked to, or even breathed on any individual pertaining to my blue-headed macaws. This is the female. She's going to him. Aren't you sweet? I'm glad you got to see that. And I like for you to see. Come here. Come here. They're a little afraid of this light. Oh, here he comes. Come on. Ooh, that was fast. Oh, I'm not going to scare him anymore. Good boy. I want to just show you how they take care of one another. They do. She will have two others to look after, and he will. He will have to be trained that he does not have his like and kind around him, or reassured until he does have. He'll do fine. I have one, the parent reared one, and he kind of likes it, although I do have him in a macaw cage. He's in a stainless steel macaw cage, huge cage. This is Heaven on Earth Avian Acre by Cherane, Avianitarian of the Wild Bird Conservation Act. Oh, by the way, they're caved in because it's feeding time. They're waiting to be fed. Aren't you, sweetie? And this is Precious. Say, I'm Precious. Too. They haven't. Oh, there they are. There's you are, honey. Yeah, they don't like this light either. They're going to be going on into the container that I just took the picture of the two, the video of the two. They're ready now to be out of this, where they can run around, start playing with Cheerios. When they start being active with one another, and they are, they're out of this. You can, in my opinion, know that you can retard a bird by lack of stimulation, exercise. Yeah, they make great docile pets, if that's what you want. I don't. I want good, healthy, vibrant, sassy chicks that are lovable, yet I know going to make great future breeders, because we need them. The Illigers have been moved into the Illiger room here. I do have a pair sitting on eggs, and it doesn't hurt them to see that. Here is where I have the heating pad and all their food. Some little perches are hung, and they have been going to this little dowel. I do have dowels so they can curl their little toes, and here they are real close. They're greeting me. Their nares are clean. Hi, honey. Hi. 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 This is their first full day here away from the television, me, radio. Hi, sweetie. Hi, baby. And these are the offspring of the parents that were raised here by their parents. Look at that beautiful red. I'm waiting for their red. Let's see if I see it. Hi, sweetie. And I have raised these for pets. They're lovable. One of them's talking, says, "Step up." Hi, sweetie. And of course, this light here kind of makes them nervous. I have a light on this camera that they don't really like. Here, I'll shut it off and see what. I think I have enough light overhead. This room is artificially lit up. There, turn it off. Yeah, don't need it. And very shortly, they'll be going into this cage behind them. That's why I have this up against it. They'll be going into this huge double king's cage behind them, up to the window. And that's what I want them when I sell them, that they go into a nice large cage, that they're not, their feathers have not been clipped on their wings. That would be up to the pet owner that buys them. If they want their feathers on the wings clipped, I will do that. That's their decision. But I won't while they're weaning. I like them to set. As a coach for powerlifting, I am a believer in the metabolism of the bird being set for their weight at the time of their weaning. Is that right, honey? Yes, that Missy Mommy, huh? Yes, it is. They have not been DNA'd sex, and I do believe this. This is the youngest one. Hi. Hi, sweetie. Hi. Hi, baby. She was eating until he was eating until. Heaven on Earth, Avian Acre, Cherane Peffley, Avianitarian of the Wild. What is that? Hey, sweetie. What'd you get over there and perch? Hmm? Hi, baby. I have them over here next to two Illigers. They're in the box. It's a pair. I noticed the big Macaw cages that I use. These three were going to go into this king's cage here. Now the babies are going there. Yes. Look at their wingspan. Do it again, honey. They're just beautiful. They came out really nice. Their feathering is just gorgeous. If you get up there and perch, yeah. Look at that beautiful feathering. I'm looking for their red. Both sets of grandparents were red notch. Red. Noted. Ron Blades had the parents and brought them to me. 2 pairs. Red. He loved that red. And look at how beautiful their feathering is. And both mommy and daddy to this pair, to these babies, just as red as you could get them. And I don't understand why they do not have that red. Oh, you look so pretty there, honey. And this one too. Hi, sweetie. Hi, baby. Let's look at you. Ah, Pretty, pretty baby. And I think this is the youngest. Again, look at that feathering. There is not a stress mark, not one feather. Not one feather with a stress mark. Their feathering they just came out beautiful babies. Aren't you, sweetie? Beautiful baby. Can I get over there? Second seat. I wish that I could. Come here, sweetie. Step up. Oh, one of them says step up. Step up. Step up. Good boy. Good. Yes, a good baby, huh? Is a good baby? Well, come here. It's on my chin. Yes, I got nice scratches. What is this? Huh? Where are you? Oh, there you are. There you are. Okay, let's see. Let's get the light on. So now we got 4 blue-headed macaws. Let's see, where's the baby? Whoops, let's get her out of there. No, it's a him. This is a him. Oh, they're nice and toasty and warm. Aren't you? She may be a little frightened. I might put her back in. Let's see. No, that's the youngest. That's it. This is Macaw right there. The one that was born on my son's birthday. Let's see what we got there. Aren't they just... And they're so good. These blue-headed macaws are, in my opinion, they're the cat's meow. And I love them all. Don't I, honey? Hi, honey. I just put them all together. This first 5 minutes. This baby is not... This is the introduction to others. This baby here is used to this one, Macaw, the female. This is the female. But now this is birdie time. This is the time they're going to learn that they are not humans. They are birds, right? Even though I cuckoo them. They are on a heating pad. The oldest ones can move down. Food is going to go in today. And usually the oldest ones I would have in a cage, a nursery cage. However, I want them to learn to nurture the babies and vice versa. And of course they're guarded. They're watched carefully by me. The toenails have been filed. Their toenails are filed from maybe 2 or 3 weeks. And that is the nice thing about the Illigers. They went out to their new home. The owner can take a file, and I emphasize a brand new black file. Do not use a file that has been used on humans for you that file harbors everything and anything that is in the human nail. I don't even suggest that you use the same file on another bird. Those emery boards harbor bacteria and fungi. So use a brand new. It's worth it. I mean, you don't have to crate the baby, take it to a store or a vet, and subject it to other birds, which you do not want. You do not want your bird subject to, it's called biosecurity. And it's just simply buy a brand new black file and use it on your particular individual bird. That's a lesson for today. I know none of you wanted to hear that. However, I think it's neat that I can take a black emery board and sit there and they're cooing as I'm filing their nails. They're not caught up, they're not toweled, they're not handled by a stranger, and their toenails are not hurt. And eventually, they would be taught to put their foot through the cage for me to file it. Of course, they get a nice little pine nut reward. Cherane Paffley, Heaven on Earth Avian Acre. I don't know the date today. I do know it's Tuesday, garbage day. Tomorrow's garbage day. That's how I go by it. Did you see that? That's what I like. The older ones become very, very good caretakers. And the babies, they teach them. I got their little feed dishes in there. Let's see if this makes a difference. Yeah. Oh, it did. Good. And they're starting to perch on the my weaning perch. But this is what I like right here. The older ones. These are being. I'm raising these to be breeders. I'm not cuddling. They're frightened of me, which I don't really particularly care for. However, that's necessary if I want them to bond to other birds. At least I have found that keeps them from bonding to me. I'm just their hand feeder. Look at that. Isn't that just precious? Just precious. Yes, all 4 blue-headed macaws that you watched from hatching right on through. This is 4. And the one that hatched on December the 18th, my baby son's birth, the day of that celebration, for me at least, is a Macaw. He is a she, not a he. They're eating. And here's the 2 babies. And they're watching. They watch them. I see. Yes. And they don't like this light. I do have the, when they're this age in the cage, flight, the weaning macaw cage. However, I really need them in here for these 2. These 2 are just too young to put in a weaning cage. When they start coming to this end, perching, which means these guys, I've got to put another higher perch in. If I see that I'm retarding them, they'll go in their weaning flight cage. They're still lacking feathers though, so they're safe in here. The 4 blue-headed macaws. The end of January, I think it's the 20th. It's Wednesday morning, I know that because I can go by garbage day. Aren't they just precious? Females. I think we have a male in here. And the other one ran off. They were perching side by side and I wanted to grab it. They're so sweet. Aren't you, honey? getting used to the camera. Come on, baby. Come on, baby girl. Come on, baby girl. That's a good girl. You like that little perch, huh? Yes. I love taking care of these guys. They are really, really very different. They're so responsive. The ones in the corner do act like little babies pulled from the nest. And feeding them, they're fed, they're content. They act like little wild nest babies, which is good, I think. Going to get on that little perch. So you got a little tree there. This is a sea grape vine that I use for the babies from all those sea grapes that I've planted. And as a beginner, they get the sunburst for parrot, which they get familiar with a little bit of everything. I'm about to feed them. These two have not been fed. Look how beautiful their feathers are. Oh, you got on the perch. No, no you didn't. You can see their feathering, not one run. Just, I have to say, I'm truly amazed at that. The one difference is they've been in 3 different brooders. It may have had something to do with it. The 4 here were incubated, hatched by me.